Hey guys, hello and welcome to Naveed for Speed. Today you join me in the ISUZU D-MAX V-CROSS. Currently I'm on a green lane. Once again, I bought the D-MAX green laning, and you may have noticed behind me that it is slightly dark, even though I'm on one of the highest roads in England currently, and that's because the time now is 15:47, so 3:47, and it's nearly about to get dark. So I'm taking this car off-roading basically at sunset. Now, I'm not quite crazy. The reason why I'm doing that is because the journey home from here I want to do in the dark, because this particular car has a set of lights on the roof bar, a light bar basically, and it has some pretty impressive lights. So stay tuned to the end of this video to see exactly what those lights are like. So right now for this video I'm going off-roading in the ISUZU D-MAX V-CROSS. So how does this differ from my previous green laning experience? Well, previously I bought the D-MAX DL20, and this particular car is a higher spec than that. It is part of the adventure range, and it comes with so much more features. And of course, secondly, this car is automatic, so it's quite similar to the blue V-CROSS that I drove. And if you haven't already seen my green laning video, make sure to click the link that I'm going to post up in this corner right here. That's the video that I did on the DL20 when I took it green laning on this exact same road. And if you haven't already seen the review of the D-MAX V-CROSS, then you can click that up here. That's a blue colored car you should see. That one, I only took the car on the road. So now ISUZU have kindly given me this car for a week, so I've decided to bring it here to this green lane and decided to see what the car is like off-roading. Now, I must admit that I was close to not making this video because I've spent the last week quite ill and I'm not 100% better at the moment. The initial plan was to take this car to Wales and maybe through Snowdonia, and I think that would have been perfect, especially given the way this car looks with its black and white theme as well. I don't know what Snowdonia is like, but I can picture snow-capped mountains, and this car would have looked perfect in that scenery. But because I'm ill and I wasn't able to plan so much for this video, and I wasn't able to go too far out for this video, I've decided to bring this car green laning again and to see what the features are like. So I'll start with the interior. This car is a little bit better than the DL20. It's got heated seats, but then so did the DL20. It's got dual zone climate. The DL20 didn't have dual zone climate. It's got this wonderful 9-inch multi-color touchscreen right here in front of you, which is good, very well responsive, but I wouldn't suggest you use it whilst you're off-road because it's quite hard to use a touchscreen whilst you're bobbing about on rocks like this. But yeah, that touchscreen has been really helpful as I've been driving the car around the city. And it's got well, this particular one is automatic, but it's got a load of other features which are here to make your life that little bit more comfortable, that little bit more convenient. It's got this they got the leather seats, which arguably are more comfortable than the fabric ones in the DL20. You get a V-CROSS on the threaded onto the floor mats, and also you get Apple Android, I was gonna say, but it's not. It's Android Auto and Apple CarPlay in this car. And if I open this this glove box here, it's got a CD changer there. Even though it says DVD, I don't know if it plays DVDs on the multicolor touchscreen, but you get a CD changer right there. That does take up some of the room in the glove box. But aside from that, the interior is quite similar to the DL20. You still get the grab handles here, which are still really convenient for when you're going off-road like this. But otherwise, I'm quite liking the leather in here, and I'm quite liking the contrasting stitching all along the dashboard and the door cards, and it's got the gloss black features, and it just feels more special than the DL20. And inside as well, as I'm out in what is somewhat of a harsh environment for many cars, I feel quite I feel quite removed from that situation. I feel comfortable and warm, even though I'm ill at the moment, and I do need to pay attention to what's going on the road, because otherwise I will forget that I'm off-road. You get quite a decent amount of feedback in the steering wheel. I wouldn't say it's very low geared steering, so much so that when you hit bumps you won't feel anything in the steering wheel. Yes, you do. Excuse me. Yes, you do feel feedback in the steering wheel, but it's not enough to jolt you or to surprise you. Just enough to let you know what's going on. And of course, it's ISUZU. ISUZU know what they're doing when it comes to off-road cars. ISUZU knows what goes into making a good pickup. This is the reason why they are the preferred choice in the construction industry, and it's the reason why they're doing a lot of work with farmers now as well. So ISUZU are definitely growing in the UK market, and I think by 2025 they're looking to sell 10,000 units of cars here in the UK. Now that's not anywhere near what someone like Ford, for example, do with their ranges, but I think ISUZU certainly have created an attractive product. And just to show you how attractive this car is, I'm just going to take a second to stop here, and I'll show you some of the exterior. So here is the exterior of the ISUZU D-MAX, finished in this pearl white color. In fact, when I first saw the pearl white color, I thought it must be called something like pearl white. It is in fact called dolomite white pearl, which coincidentally enough is the color that replaced pearl white. It's one of ISUZU's special colors, and I think not many cars can pull off white, but pickup trucks can pull off white. Think about the Mitsubishi L200. These sort of cars I think look perfect in white, and this car has so many contrasting black features. It just makes the car look so cool. It gives it this sort of stormtrooper look. You got all this sort of front plastic trim on the front of the bonnet. It protects the bonnet and the front grille. You've also got, if you move over to the side of the car, you've got the black alloy wheels, which are unique to the V-CROSS spec. You've got the black mirror caps at the back. You've got the contrasting black door handles. You've got the black side step. I love a good side step, and it's been so convenient in this car to get in and out of the car using this side step. And you've got these roll bars here, which just give the car a bit more presence, makes it look so much stronger. The only thing that I would have added to complement the roll bars is bull bars on the front of the car, but otherwise I think all of the features of the car that are black complement the white paintwork. And then you've got these lights on the top, which I will show you exactly what they can do, but I'm just waiting till it gets a little bit more darker. So as you can see, we're still on the green lane. I've just taken a moment to stop, but let's continue on, and I will show you a little bit more about what this car is like off-road, and show you those lights as well. Right, so what can I tell you about the ISUZU D-MAX V-CROSS on the green lane compared to the DL20? Well, there's no surprises, to be honest. It feels very similar. The only difference is it is automatic, but I can always just change the gears manually. Although, to be honest, when you're green laning, when you're going at this speed, you're not really going to be changing gears so much. To be honest, I've not really had any problems on this particular green lane. I've left the car in two-wheel drive, to be honest. I've not even needed to engage four-wheel drive or the low range. So it's easy, but that's not surprising because all ISUZUs, oh, there's a bit of a step here. Okay, we're all right. All ISUZUs come basically the same underneath. They all come with around 164 horsepower, 360 newton meters of torque. They all come with a payload capacity of around, oh, what's that? Look at that beautiful bird. It's got to be an eagle or something. That's got to be a bird of prey. How nice is that? It's coming this way as well. Wow. The stuff that you see when you have an Isuzu, which you can take to places like this, you get to see nature, you get to see beautiful nature. There's more birds down there. It's wonderful. As I was saying, yes, all Isuzus, regardless of the spec, they have a payload capacity of over a ton, and they have a towing capacity of 3.5 tons. So basically underneath everything is the same. It's just a case of how much creature comforts you want. Can you live without the screen? Probably yes. Can you live without the leather seats? Maybe yes, you can. The light bar, that's I think an optional extra. I don't think that comes as standard in the V-Cross, and I will show you exactly what that is like shortly. But how much does this car cost? Well, if you're buying this car as a commercial vehicle, if you're buying it for business, then the car will cost you £37,000. That is without the special paintwork. I think, don't quote me on this, I think that costs about £700. But in total, we're talking £37,000 for the car at commercial vehicle price. And if you're getting the car privately, then you can add VAT on top of that, so it comes to around £44,000, I believe. So yes, the ISUZU D-MAX is a very capable car, regardless of whatever spec you get in, and the V-Cross is one that will give you tons of comfort and increase your enjoyment in places like this. Now I'm gonna head back. I'm gonna head home actually, which means that I'm gonna have to drive through this beautiful Yorkshire countryside, and it's getting dark. I don't want to be on the green lane too long actually, because I don't want to disturb any of the wildlife around here. So I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head back the way that I came, and on my way back I'm going to show you these lights that I'm so looking forward to using. So here we are at the end of the day, currently heading out of the Yorkshire Dales, and as you can see around me, it is dark. But that means it's a perfect opportunity for me to show you the lights of the ISUZU D-MAX V-CROSS. Currently, the road is being lit up in front of me, as you can see, using the bi-LED headlights. But as soon as I click the switch, have a look at that. That is as a result of the light bar, the LED light bar, and there's some LED strips at the front of the car as well. It literally transforms everything. It's almost like it's just gone from night to day. This is just the normal headlights. That's the light bar. How crazy is that?
Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.